And as I understand it, you're the lead on the internal AI project. So can you give us a bit of a breakdown of what's BlackRock doing internally around AI? What's something that you've developed that you can't live without on the AI space?
So thank you for having me here. So AI is not new at BlackRock. We've been using AI, traditional machine learning, for a long time, especially in financial engineering teams, investment teams. But obviously, like everyone else, since generative AI has boomed in the last few years, there's been a growth in AI projects across the firm. And so we've got a mix of all vendor technology that we use, just like everyone else, as well as internal R&D projects. There are some things that have been at production, some things are still in prototypes, and how are we going to make that shift going into next year? My team actually has been focused on the client lifecycle. So we're doing a lot of internal R&D, all the way from innovating new products using AI and looking at the data that figure out what clients really want in their new products, to how do we sell to our clients, how do we onboard new clients and portfolios using AI much faster, how do we maintain relationships and sell to our clients, and then how do we maintain and service with those existing clients. So we're building AI, looking at internal CRM data. We're applying AI to any other licensed data sources that we have. So like Tamara just pointed out, data is a huge part of it. And so a lot of our focus is on how do we clean up our data sources, how do we build in a combination of GenAI and traditional machine learning to provide the right kind of products to make our clients happy. So that's our end goal. A big part of it is also enabling all of our teams, all of our software development teams. Traditionally, there's been a lot of machine learning research teams partnering with universities that have been doing the AI work. Right now, because of GenAI and how easy some of these models are to use, we want to actually enable all of our software dev teams to use these products. So how can we build AI into our tech stack right from the get-go? So we're building AI platform, can enable all of our software teams to have access to data, the models, the guardrails, all the types of checks and balances, basically, so that we can have anyone actually build things from prototype all the way to production.
Awesome. And BlackRock's a massive ship, right? And it's difficult to get big ships to move fast. How fast is the pace at BlackRock, and what are some of the struggles when dealing with such a big organization?
I would say for a large organization, we move pretty fast. My team just put something to production end of September, and we're putting a brand new other product into production in 2 weeks. So a month and a half between two big products is pretty huge.
That is impressive.
And when I say production, we're launching it to over thousands of users internally. We have access, providing access to hundreds of thousands of client data at that same time. So it's moving pretty fast. As long as we can have, these tools in the hands of all our software dev teams, like I mentioned, enabling, our users to have access to the latest AI models coming from big, large language vendors, as well as small language models too. We can move as